All right. Welcome back to RPG Limit Break 2017, Racing Money for NAMI. We're about to begin the Mother Earthbound Beginnings Any Percent race with skateman222, and this is Grimora. I'll be your host for this next run, and we will start in just a moment.
Sweet. All right. Hello, everybody. This is skateman222. I'm going to be doing a run of Mother 1 on the GBA port. And I have my pals here. I have, introduce yourself.
I'm Uko.
And?
I am Andy Perfect.
Yeah. Provide some delicious commentary for you guys.
So delicious.
Very delicious.
All right, so we're going to start off with some naming incentives. So,
Oh, heck yeah.
so first up is this boy, which is Nintendo.
This boy.
All right, Nintendo. We have...
Oh, I want some of those funky characters.
Nintendo's names can be Veni with capital V, smaller K's, E, and I.
Veni Vidi Vici, all right. And this girl, Anna.
Anna, we have Smefanye, S-M-E-F-A-N-Y-E.
Okay, so since that's over the 6-character limit, we're going to have to kind of shorten it. What do you guys recommend?
I was thinking just Smeffin.
Smeffin? It's either that or
A-N.
Smeffny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or Smeffy.
Smeffy?
Yeah, Smeffin.
Smeffin? Alright. That's not my fault people can't see the 6-character limit. Alright, this friend is Lloyd.
For Lloyd, we have Eggs,
Yes!
capital E-G-G-S.
Yes! Excellent.
Eggs over medium.
And this other friend, Teddy.
Teddy, we have everybody's favorite, Jeff.
All right.
Can't complain with that. Alright. And the food?
Favorite food? It is memes by $1.
Yes!
That was your fault, wasn't it?
I didn't do
Nope.
that
Oh,
one.
you didn't do it.
No,
You
that
didn't do
wasn't-
it?
that
Oh,
wasn't me.
What a surprise!
No way.
Whoever donated this, you're the best. All right. Is it all caps as well, or?
It is only the first letters.
All right, perfect. All right, well, we're ready to go.
Beautiful.
Good old eggs.
All right, you ready for a countdown? All right, 2, 1, go. Woo! All right, so this is going to be a very interesting run. As you can see by the estimate, it's a pretty low time, and for people who've played this casually, it's one of the harder games in the series. Probably the hardest, I would say. However, since I'm playing on the GBA port, we could easily manipulate a lot of things. So most of it is going to be quite manipulated, and it's going to be quite insane when you see the final result of like what our party is and what we're facing against. It's going to be amazing. So you want to go ahead and describe what's going to happen right now, Uko?
Okay, so, I mean, we open with the story, and then we wake up in our room, and nothing's wrong. Oh, just kidding.
Why is the lamp flying around my room?
Oh, no. So, this fight's going to be a tad bit slow. It's going to be 3 turns instead of 2, but this is all pre-planned as far as setting up the encounter order outside for leveling up.
All right, what else is going on here? Oh, it's shaking. Okay. What do we got here? What?
Yeah,
A doll.
yeah, just a baby doll. It's attacking.
Oh, 2 damage. Sweet. So that's the most optimal result we can get. So bosses in this game are kind of interesting. We don't know exactly how it works, but essentially every amount of frames, there's a different RNG pattern you can get. So it's really hard to manipulate those. You just kind of have to deal with whatever it throws at you. And there's many outcomes that we can get here, and we could easily do different actions to be sure that we're on the right encounter order coming up.
Yeah, it's what's interesting because like all the bosses in this game have like we can't really control the result of them, but regular fights we can. So we're going to be taking advantage of like what we got here to kind of manipulate what we get outside.
And also just kind of a story-wise, Earthbound Beginnings or Mother is very similar to Earthbound and how the mechanics and the final boss and how you get there and everything. So in this game, we're also going to be looking for the 8 melodies throughout the game. They're never in obvious places, though.
Yeah, we just got the first melody out of 8 from the baby doll.
All right, now we're going to go to this dark basement, grab some goodies.
Yeah, so we don't know what's going on right now. Like, just some crazy things just happened in the house, so we need to investigate the basement to find some clues and also fight some rats for a while.
Yeah, so this begins one of the many grinds in this game. So this first grind that we're going to be doing here, we're going to be getting to level 5, and we need $500.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, like, with Mother 1 is really hard. It's really hard, so we can't manip out grinding sections. We have to get $500 so we can buy the T-ball bat coming up, and we have to be level 5 in order to survive anything that fights us later.
All right, so we're going to fight 6 rats down here.
And the game, I guess it kind of like gives you sections that it expects you to grind at. This basement is essentially the weakest area in the entire game.
Yeah.
And the game expects you to gain at least a level or 2 here before you even head outside.
Yeah, we use the rats here to get to level 3 really easily, and once we're at level 3, we can survive everything that's outside.
Yeah, just barely, pretty much. So I'm just going to go ahead and point out the elephant in the room here. So today we had, Saturday morning RPG on a Wednesday. And now we also have Mother, not on Mother's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to all the awesome moms, wish them a happy belated birthday, and also Solomon, because it's also Mother's Day to him too.
Happy Mother's Day, Solomon.
Hi, Mom, love you.
Happy Mother's Day, Solomon. 2 rats remain.
Thanks for counting.
Oh, I can tell by the amount of experience you have.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And thankfully that EXP meter there on the bottom is your total EXP.
Oh, that's really helpful.
Yeah, it's very advantageous.
All right, one more rat here, and then we're going to commence something just so spectacular.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I can't either.
I cannot wait. We both have shirts for the occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Notice the both.
Yes. We are
Only 2.
twinning right now.
Sorry, Andy.
I'm excluded from this one.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, scoot over a little bit that way, please.
There's no more room.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop off the basement key since we don't need it. And we only have 8 slots in our inventory, so.
Yeah, we have a very, very small inventory, so we have to manage it very specifically.
All right, here we go. So here
So-
begins the next manip section.
Hey, fight auto.
Or grinding. Yeah, fight auto. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And woo!
So basically, there's a big, long story behind this. But like, when we were first experimenting with RNG manipulation in this game, I was trying to figure out basically just the fastest kind of grinding section you could get. And pretty much by accident, I found this just string of enemies. This is like, what, like 8 to 10 minutes of
Something
grinding.
like that, yeah.
But yeah, this is the fastest string of enemies that I found. And it's fastest because of the amount of hippies that there are. The hippie enemy is the most OP out of all of them because the hippie gives you the most experience out of all the enemies you can find out here, which is 6, and it gives you $35. So since we want $500 at the end of this, we want as many hippies
Yeah,
as
that's
possible.
a lot since the redneck only gives $20. It's a huge boost in money.
So
And we get like 6 in this manip.
we were going to call this idea hippie manip, but it's begging to be called hippie manippy. Come on now.
Yeah, for sure. It's the best.
Hippie manippy.
And from there, the emote was born. The hippie manippy emote with that sprite.
Yep.
So great.
It was kind of crazy that these shirts came out on the Yeti
Oh
right
yeah,
before
it was just, oh,
Limit
it was
Break. It was
perfect.
awesome.
And then the other shirt on that day was also going to be helpful for me tomorrow in the relay.
Shout outs to the Yeti, by the way.
Yeah, Yeti's awesome. Buy their shirts.
Buy their shirts.
Just do it.
Would this be a pretty good time for donations?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We've got from our lips $2.22.
Oh, yes.
Says, happy birthday, Skateman Osakamoto. We've got $5 from Scrivo. Scrivo here. Glad to see Mother getting some love at RPGLB. I sing my son to bed every night with the original 8 melodies, so this game holds a special place for me. Shout out to Uko, Andy, and Skate, and watch out for Barbot.
Thanks, Grivo.
I've got $50 here from Anonymous. That boy Skate, doing some Mother. Donating for a great cause and great entertainment. Skate, may your teleports be on point.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Yeah, let's hope. I'm going to scrutinize him for every bad teleport.
Yeah, I really hope I don't get the pixel perfect teleport. That'd be terrible, but also amazing at the same time. All right.
You want me to explain Hippie Manippy Refined TM?
Oh yeah, why not?
Okay,
Let's go.
so when we originally discovered this string of enemies that we can fight for the most optimal grind, we would just auto-fight everything because that was just the easiest option. But what we discovered is that if we do manual fight versus auto fight, we get 2 different results in the fight. So I went through individually with each fight and determined whether or not it was better to fight the thing or auto fight the thing. And that saves like a minute of time. And that's why he's got his notepad right here with all of them.
And after every fight, does it kind of converge and always ends up at the same kind of randomness? So you'll, regardless of whether you fight or auto fight, it'll end up with the same encounter next?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much like it doesn't really matter what happens in the other fight because the other fight is already like scripted and ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a list of 31 fights.
Yeah. See, before I just used to auto this, I didn't really think about it, but now I actually have to think about it. So.
See, manipulation in this game is actually a fairly new development. I ran this game probably about 2 years ago, and when I ran it, there was no manipulation to be heard of. And then these 2 guys came along and completely broke this game with the manipulation.
I learned this game as a 12-hour challenge last summer, and I was using his PB VOD to learn the route. And something that he said in that VOD caught my attention. I was very curious. So there's a section later where basically there's an item called the Scythe Stone, and it has a 1 in 8 chance of breaking if you use it. And we'll get into what that does later. But he lost it, and unfortunately you need to just hard reset if you do that. But if you hard reset after a save point, you will get the exact same encounter order every time. And he like noticed it during that PB. He was like, "Oh, I see that I've gotten this encounter order before. I wonder if we can RNG manipulate this." Anyway, and he kept going with the run. So I went off of that. I used that specific encounter order and made it optimal for that part, and we used that in this run as well. And then I took it a step further with Hippie Manippy. We found it.
We found it.
Yeah, and the manipulation for this early grind, which is more or less essential, probably shaves off a good 15 minutes on this grind, would you say? Just because some of the weaker enemies, like the snake, they give you like 1 experience. Or no, it's the centipede gives you 1.
Yeah, the centipede gives you 1 experience and 100 cents or $1.
Yeah,
because it's a centipede.
Right.
Who was at the point of that out? Do you remember?
I think what was his name?
that was
Zero Blade Edge, I think, was the one who pointed that out.
Yeah, it was perfect. I loved it.
I couldn't believe it.
This grind, I think it cuts off like about 5 minutes.
Oh, is it just that?
Just like
But still, that's pretty significant.
yeah, it's a lot, but like when you would enter this grind without manip. Yeah, you're a disgrace to your mom. It's interesting because if you do that, if you you fight on that one, if you fight and let him yell at you and raise your offense, it saves 2 seconds over the other
It's awesome.
possibility by doing auto.
Yell at me all you want, I'll take it.
I also love during the localization of this game, because this is kind of like a translation of the Japanese GBA port of this game. The original sprites are all in this game, including the crow that's holding a cigarette in his hand. When they ported this over to, for example, the Wii U VC release, they just used the NES release, which never actually got released, and they changed the sprites all around to make them more North America friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
Including taking out the cigarettes and with the crows.
Yeah. Well, we're edgy, so we like cigarettes. We like having cigarettes in our game. And small religious elements.
Right.
I got $40 from Anonymous saying, "Don't let your memes be dreams." And $5 from Contopus saying, "I was about to say, do what? Finally a Jeff-less experience? Do my eyes deceive?" And then it was immediately ruined by naming something Jeff. Oh well. Good luck on the run, Skate. $5 more for my renaming of Jeff in EarthBound. Please. Thank you.
Don't worry, Jeff Band will be tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
So excited.
Quattrocross. Alright, so there should be only 3 more fights to get to level 5, and then from there we're going to grind a little bit further to get to $500. Oh yeah, so we should point out that this redneck in the original is actually called Wally in the original translation.
Yeah, in the official Nintendo translation, they named him Wally. So we just fight a bunch of people who look alike.
The
named
Wally redneck gang. It's amazing.
$25 from Credo. No comment, but thank you so much.
All right, so here's the last fight to get to level 5. Exactly 1 experience to get to 125. And so after this, I'm going to go ahead and take a heal because I'm going to be grinding a little bit further to level 7 because the zoo is a very, very scary place.
Oh yeah, we'll get to the zoo. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm still scared of it to this day. And I've played this 100 times.
Making some memes.
Yeah.
Come back home and
Oh,
you want
those
some more memes.
Some hot and spicy memes. Mm.
Yeah, the next area you get to, the graveyard, has a little bit enemy bump, but the zoo is just on a whole nother level of the difficulty spike in enemies.
Yeah, I remember playing this casually for one of my first times, and like, I would try to go to the graveyard at level 2 and, you know, get completely destroyed. And then somehow I would make it through just by sheer luck at like, you know, level 4 or something, and then I'd go to the zoo, and it's like, I don't want to play this anymore. This is really hard. But no, you just have to grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is has a very Dragon Warrior feel to it in the grind element to it.
Yeah, I think that was like the idea. They wanted to have it be like a kind of parody of Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so 3 more fights here. Just going to auto each of these.
And does it give you exactly $500?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly 500.
Yes.
It's just the best minute ever.
I keep doing this. I love doing it. It's so much fun.
Okay, hand.
Okay, hand.
It's very okay, hand. All right, 1 more fight after this, and just as it began with a hippie, it will also end in a hippie. Woo!
And also the music, like from this game to EarthBound, a lot of the music is recycled. You might recognize this music as the Frank fight from EarthBound.
Yes.
They share
Yeah.
battle music.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to do that. Lots of resemblances and like things that EarthBound took from this game.
I could go on for hours about the connections between the first 2 Mother games. I love it so much. I love the story. I love everything about it. I love the music.
So here's my 500, and that's exactly what I need to buy the new bat here.
Don't spend it all in
don't
one
run away.
place. Oh, just kidding.
And I get a T-ball bat. I'm gonna replace the crack bat. I'm gonna go back down here because this is the only way to sell items in this game. You have to go to this lady at the service desk. Take the crack bat. 40 bucks. Hey, not bad. Go up to the top floor. I'm gonna get an important story item over here from the pet shop. It's a canary chick. I'm interested in buying it, but not for that much. So how about for free? Okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem. Just take it.
And I'm going to buy 1 piece of bread. So you may have seen earlier, I dropped a piece of bread in front of the town hall. That's going to be my next location, and bread is just, it's so excellent. It allows backtracking to be completely, like, just super easy. You just drop the bread wherever you want, then use the crumbs, and there you go. You're back to where you were. So you're going to see me buying, like, tons of bread throughout the run to just backtrack a bunch. Oh, yeah, we have zombies in town, too.
Yeah,
I
no
wonder where
problem.
they're coming from. Hey, you get to be a zombie too. Ah, but no.
No thanks.
No thanks. So now we're going to be heading towards the graveyard. That's why the zombies are here. And we're going to use the graveyard to grind to level 7. In world record attempts, we would just kind of go through the zoo and just kind of hope for the best. But there's a very, very low chance of that actually succeeding. So we're just going to go the safe way.
Yeah, we need to go extremely safe for the boss
Yeah.
in the zoo.
This was like one of my biggest concerns about this run. And moving it over to here makes it a little bit less scary. Or I guess a lot less scary, but
So
You know.
is enemy manipulation essentially continuing? Because I noticed you just kind of ran from that and looked at your notes.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you're-
actually, my notes are completely... my notes are useless at this point, actually.
Oh, so you,
He's just doing it instinctively.
are you still aware of what fights you're going to be getting? in
Yeah,
order?
now,
Okay,
now,
so
now
that's
the rest
still-
is pretty much easy.
Yeah,
to
we're gonna know
remember,
exactly what fights we're getting until we start grinding, right? Like in the final room of the graveyard. And then it just,
oh yeah, then the
it's kinda like
graveyard.
whatever.
Yeah, the graveyard then's kind of a little. The graveyard's kind of similar to the zoo in that like it's really hard to actually get the same amount of fights because I feel like it's dependent on like where you're moving or like because it basically relies on your steps to kind of bring up the fight. So if you walk a little bit extra, it's gonna come sooner, and if you walk really efficiently, it's gonna happen later. So if I don't move super efficiently, I'm gonna end up getting fights that I don't want essentially. And then from there, we just have to kind of wing it. But
Yeah, that's kind of our rough like understanding of how RNG works in this GBA port. of Mother.
Right.
We haven't done any kind of like data mining. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Into like how RNG works and how we can manipulate regular fights but not bosses.
Yeah, this game is still very much in the early stages of understanding how the randomness works in this game.
Right. But despite that, we were still able to shave the previous world record by like, what, 23 minutes or something? And it could still shave a bit more minutes too. It wasn't even the best possible run either.
Yeah, so Hippie Manippy refined the new like each individual fight strats. That's not in the current world record, so that's 1 minute of free time yet to save, right?
Yeah, exactly. Even more than that, I'd say. Oop.
Yeah, over the course of the run, we've also found a lot of new time saves just out of practicing for this run.
Yeah.
We found like 2 things today that save time.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Every time we play this game, like, we accidentally do something, and it's like, wait, that's faster.
Oh, it is faster.
Oh.
and it doesn't change anything about Manip, so it's like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's an ever-evolving speed game.
There we go. A few pixels to the left there. So, more zombies in these coffins. And yeah, now we're going to be grinding to level 7. So this is going to be another good point for donations for a little while. Maybe like 2-3 minutes max.
All right. Well, I definitely got a few for us. Tina Hacks donates 25. Tina Hacks suddenly donated. Good luck on the run. Donation goes to Skateman's Choice.
Awesome. Thanks, Tina.
We've got $10 from Tall. The EarthBound community is amazing. I love them all. Nothing more has to be said. Stay being awesome, because thanks to all of them, I'm sitting in the crowd instead of at home.
Hey, thanks to the EarthBound family, I'm here doing this right now. So I love all of you so much.
There's $22.22 from DRock91384. Hey, Skate! Remember to use the bread to find your way back to Podunk.
Oh, whoops.
Also, happy birthday, Solomon.
Yeah, please say no to Pippi right now.
Yeah,
If you don't say no to Pippi right here, you have to go to her house and get the
Yeah.
Franklin badge. But if you say no now, because she asks you, you're really brave, huh? You have to be humble and say no.
yeah.
So she gives you the Franklin badge.
I usually get Pippi to join the party after I'm done grinding, so I just kind of I did that without even really realizing, but I think it should be fine. Now we have Pippi following us. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Pippi's going to get levels, though.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna extend things by maybe a minute or so.
Whoops.
Oops, that's okay.
No problem.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and I didn't save, so whatever. That's why I have a 145 estimate for things like these. Oh goodness.
Yeah, one of these was bound to happen.
Yeah, because the experience is split equally among all party members.
Yep.
And Pippi isn't a permanent party member either, so I find it strange that she does get levels. But
Yeah.
Oh, I want to explain something real quick. So something that some of like the viewers might be wondering, why aren't we doing the breadcrumb glitch? Well, the breadcrumb glitch was patched out in this port, so this is essentially the any % glitchless Mother run. It's faster because there are a lot of differences between this port and the original. For example, this has a run button. You can't run in the original. We also
Yeah.
have like freeform movement, and it's not like grid-based, like squares, tiles. There are a lot of things like that. The text is a lot faster. It's just that much faster.
So what experience number do you hit level 7 as? 250?
327.
327?
Yeah.
So my hope is that these enemies just bash Pippi and then she doesn't get experience anymore. No offense, Pippi. I'm in a speedrun right now.
If
Oh,
Pippi
God.
dies, you can't bring her to the mayor, though.
Are you serious?
I think so.
What have I done?
It'll be okay. If you're doing auto fight, he'll heal her.
That's true. Oh my goodness.
That never happened before.
Oops.
I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, you could even do you could do actions with Pippi's as well.
Sure can.
So make that more like 5 minutes instead of 3.
It's gonna be okay.
The gang zombie is one of the better experience.
Yeah, luckily.
Enemies.
I just hope they keep on coming. My best bet at this point.
I think the ghost is sometimes the worst, just because the ghost has a chance to run away. So do the bats.
Yeah. And then there's like certain bat fights where there's 4 of them and it takes a really, really long time. So I'd rather just run away from those and just get something better.
You'll also notice that sometimes the time between encounters is really small. The game doesn't like give you a little buffer between fights. The game just immediately starts rolling the first step you take, whether you'll get into another fight or not.
Yeah. The late game is going to be very, very, very hazardous because of this feature. You could take one step and get into a very run-killing fight. But we've got RNG Manip on our side.
Yeah. So 327. Yeah, this is it's gonna take a while. Gang Zombie gives what 12, I think. So it's gonna be 6 now. That's rough.
You're getting there. You only have
Yeah.
55 to go.
I think that's more than that, right? 327.
Oh, 327.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
it 327?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 312 or
I
something.
think I wrote it in my notes.
We've got $8 from Risa-kun, and says, take a melody, simple as can be. Give it some words and sweet harmony. Raise your voices all day long. Now, love grows strong now. Sing a melody, oh love, oh love.
We got you at the end of the run. We'll sing it.
You tried.
Remember half of it.
Impressive, impressive.
Well done.
I forget where those words from that song actually comes from. Was it from like a commercial that originally aired with for the Mother one
I have no idea.
before it came out in Japan?
I think a lot of the Mother soundtrack just had lyrics with it.
Oh, really?
Like I think the Be and Friends song has lyrics with it. Like just running around with multiple party members outside. That song has lyrics. I don't know what they are though.
I just realizing fighting like big groups of bats is actually pretty good with Pippi. Wow, look at this.
2 smashes.
Pippi is just destroying these baddies. All right, this is the new strat for sure. I don't even care if it wastes 2 minutes. Do it. Aw. Oh, she
Oh, you
targeted
can
the
hit-
same bat. Thanks, auto fight. Yeah, even not even a smash, like just a regular hit. That's awesome.
Yeah, in this game also, there's an interesting mechanic where if you have multiple party members, right, and you both target the same person, and the first person kills the enemy, the second person will not change to a different enemy to bash. The second person will just waste their turn.
Right.
Yeah, that's changed in EarthBound.
I was just gonna say that, yeah. Uh-oh,
So if
Pippi.
you're in a tough fight, you need to plan your attacks very well.
Yeah, very specific.
There you go. So what are we at now? Are we at 300 yet? Okay.
You're just swinging
We're
around
getting
like
there.
crazy.
Yeah, it's the benefit of using a GameCube controller, I guess. The
Oh,
D-pad's
yeah.
a little iffy, but the analog is super awesome. You just go like Mario Party style.
Blisters by the end of this one.
Uh-oh.
We're getting there now.
Yeah, less than 20 now. Okay.
I'd just like to remind all our viewers that the donation incentive to name the player is still open, as well as in the run coming after this, Secret of Mana has the post-run glitch fest that still needs to be met. We have $596 out of the $1,500 for that, so if you want to see some real extra shenanigans after that run, send us some donations for that.
Yeah, the player name is not for quite a while. It's about maybe the halfway point or something in the game. So, well, we'll definitely point it out when we're getting close.
This should be the last fight.
Maybe.
Maybe? Is it 4 experience or? Oh, perfect.
Yay!
Woo! All right, we get out of here.
And you remember he dropped out the breadcrumbs in front of the town hall, and he's going to use the breadcrumbs to warp right back there.
So we're gonna return Pippi to the mayor,
Stunning work, lad.
and also gives us $100.
Remember to tell your mother that the mayor rescued you, not Nintendo.
Right. So now he's basically telling us, oh, there's some shenaniganry going on at the zoo, so let's go take care of it, grab a key, and we'll be on our way. So I'm gonna take a little detour here for safety. Gonna grab some burgers. Ninten's a little hungry after that. Can only order 2 though, because our inventory is kind of full. Oops. There we go. So we're gonna need as much healing as we can for this next segment coming up. I could just save now. So we're gonna do our first soft reset here to start the RNGC at 0, basically.
I don't remember who found this, but if you save and reset here, the danger zone that we're going to be running through, it gives you like no encounters. It's so sick.
It's amazing.
So we're just going to be running through a danger zone, and it's okay.
Yeah.
No problem here.
No problem here. You could also mash the B button here to skip the like the healing song, basically. Like, you know, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You could just mash B and just skip the whole thing.
Yeah, I wish that was in EarthBound too.
Yeah. So as you can see, just no fights.
Yeah, no fights.
Beautiful.
And still no
So,
fights.
We're gonna get our next melody coming up here. Let's see how Laura the Songbird
Oh yeah.
behaves
Her
this
NPC
time.
positioning.
Yeah. As you can see, the birds are just moving around like rapidly all over the place. Oh no! I told you! I told you!
She goes crazy. Yeah, if you remember that baby canary that the evil humans stole and kept in their store.
I called it that she's gonna be in the top left.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I did.
You put your hand in front of the screen and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be over here.
All right, so we got that melody, and now we're off to the zoo. Good old zoo. Plenty of interesting animals there that are attacking us.
We still have a lot of no encounters going through
Yeah.
this area.
And there we go, finally.
Yeah, we get 2 out here
A
before
snake.
entering the zoo. Snake.
Snake.
Bye, snake.
Bye, snake.
So are these encounters all expected too?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything from here on, we know what's happening.
Yeah, well, the zoo.
Well, the zoo.
We kind of know what's coming, but we don't know what's coming.
Okay, so imagine like a string of 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we get 1, 2, 4. Sometimes we get 1, 3, 4. Sometimes we get 1, 2, 3, 4. You never know. Like
Never
we
know what you're
can't
gonna get.
we can't really influence it.
Yeah.
But it's only like that with the zoo, pretty much, and we don't know why.
Yeah. So now that we're already level 7, no need to grind here. Some of these I will fight though, because it's actually faster than running, because you fail to run first turn. Look at these derpy hyenas.
They have a really, really big smile, actually.
Yeah, they do.
They also have a pretty high chance to run away from you as well if you start fighting them.
Yep.
Yeah,
But we already know if they are going to run from us or not.
exactly. Let's see. Now we should have a
So-
tiger. Keyword should. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna run away from this one. And then other than that, there's another fly we fight, and then there's also a an elephant that we fight that's really important.
We have a lot of nicknames for each of the encounters that we get here. I
Yeah.
think we just got late tiger.
Yeah, late tiger.
We either get early tiger or late tiger.
We
and
could get
don't
early
know
elephant.
Which one?
No early elephants, so we're gonna get the gorilla.
Yeah, we got the gorilla.
Just run away.
I think that's second gorilla.
Is it? We'll see. This should be hyenas then. Oh no, there you go. That's
Yeah,
second
that's-
gorilla.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, in mine anyway.
Yeah, and yours.
Yeah.
We both have very different routes through the run.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the RNG manip is tailored to each of our playing styles. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So if you were to learn this run yourself, you would figure out completely new things that we haven't seen before, probably.
Yeah, most probably. All right, now I'm gonna grind out a little bit out here just for an elephant, because the elephant gives you $99, I believe. It's
Yeah.
really, really helpful.
We love this extra free money. And this is one of the time saves that we discovered today.
Yeah. Just fighting the elephant.
The manual
here.
fight this
It's
elephant.
faster than an auto.
It's not faster.
It's not faster, actually.
It's safer.
but it's much safer.
Because normally in this fight we would do a defense up so that when the elephant smashes us, we don't die. But if we just fight, we don't have to defense up, and we also
Yeah,
don't
the
die. So
elephant just never smashes.
now I have an extra I have an extra healing at my disposal, which is going to be really helpful for this next part, which I'm very, very scared about. But let's hope for the best.
Yeah, we're gonna go blue pill for safety.
Oh yeah, blue pill.
Blue pill.
Always blue pill.
Yeah, no red pill, blue pill.
You'll see what we mean.
Yeah, we're coming up on the pill.
Hopefully I don't mess up. It probably doesn't mean anything, but come on.
Blue
Yeah,
pill.
all right.
There we go. All right. now we'll have a good Starman fight.
Yeah, definitely.
You throw the rope out to stun him, and you're just praying that he
Okay.
stays tied up
Yeah,
for as
it's-
long as possible.
It's completely random. We don't have any control over this fight
Okay.
right now. We just hope that he
No.
stays tied up.
All
All
right.
right, he's escaped. So now we're in dangerous territory.
Okay, that's
All
good.
right, that's not bad.
So that's bad. So you don't want it to attack, and you don't want to use PK Beam Alpha.
Yeah, PA beam alpha. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Yeah, there we go. That's his big attack.
Stop it.
He has 4 uses of that available before he runs out of psychic points, unless he uses beam gamma, which is good because we have the Franklin badge to reflect that. Eesh.
Okay, well now if it uses Gamma, it's not going to work, because no more psychic points left.
Yep.
Perfect. Nice. I think it's like 2 more hits now.
Yeah, we're getting there. Alpha.
Do
At least
that.
he outsped, so now we're healing over it.
I'll do another life up here.
Yeah,
Gotta watch
good
my
idea.
psychic points though. Let me think about this one. Oh, we have the
I say hit
medicine.
him.
You say hit him?
Yeah.
All right, I believe you.
Sorry. Sorry.
We're gonna have a talk after this. Come on, outspeed. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good, good, good. See, don't worry, I got this. It's all planned. It's all planned. No, come on.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Yes.
Okay, now he's at a psychic point, so we're good. Smash, win.
Woo! All right.
I called it.
Thank you.
I knew it was
High
that.
five. Oh, all right. That's a huge sigh of relief there.
Yeah, it really is. Oh my gosh.
A death there loses like 4 or 5 minutes. It's brutal. That's the one part I was super worried about.
Yeah, we thought this was like super ultra guaranteed safe, and then he practiced the run and died 3 different
I
times.
was like, there's no way I can die. I have so much healing. Oh, he does
Yeah, this-
36 damage to me sometimes. Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody, was it Ari? You said 36 HP of damage with a beam alpha is more than what it says the max can be in like one of the player's guides or something.
Yeah, I've never seen that
So
before.
we've never seen.
And
we
I've
had
never
seen
gotten
that.
it since then.
It was
It's-
insane.
It was weird.
An amazing anomaly.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to see one last hippie in the run here.
Yep, one last hippie.
My son.
Should be my son. Snake hippie, snake.
Come on. Yeah.
Loving the crowd interaction. Thanks, guys. Another snack. A lot of snacks on this path.
I've got $5 from the fawner, Mother Fam Haipu. $10 from Tall. This donation is special for Yuna. She was the first EarthBound streamer I found, and she wasn't even playing EarthBound at that time. She's always standing there for me, and I can't thank her enough for everything she has done for me.
Biopedes are jerks.
They really are jerks.
Yeah, we just entered we were fighting some lower level enemies right through there, but after you cross the bridge, it's basically a new enemy zone, and the enemy difficulty goes up a little bit.
Yeah, we got double peds here.
Double P.
With an apostrophe before the ped.
You have to specify that, yeah.
Yeah, I have to make sure that we always do that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, cool with eyes.
That's gonna be
And
relevant
no
very
eyes.
soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's gonna be relevant really soon. Oh, I'm autoing this.
Oh, it is actually. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
We're gonna see lots of eyes very
Man,
soon.
this run is so exciting.
I know, right? All right, this biopede is really, really dangerous. So
Yeah,
we're
this
gonna
is-
get right out of there.
Yeah, just
See ya.
get out. See ya.
All right, no more fights now, and we're gonna go to an awesome place.
Oh
I
my
believe that's your
gosh.
favorite place.
I'm so excited. It's my favorite place. In world record attempts, you have 1 psychic point here, so you have to make sure you're positioned correctly to use telepathy, or else it's rip
Yeah.
run.
And now we're Magicant.
Magicant! It's so pretty in pink. I love it.
So we're gonna deposit the GGF's diary because that's the only way we were able to get in the Magicant in the first place, but now we don't need it anymore. So let's free up another inventory space there. And now we just hand over our ATM card.
Yeah, you want to take my credit card?
Yeah, here we go. Can I have it back? All right, cool. Here's a big bag. Oh, sweet.
The big bag is a really big bag that contains 30 life up alphas for free, essentially.
Yeah, they heal for about like 30 HP or so, maybe even more. And there's 30 of them in the bag, so
Yeah, it lasts the whole run.
it's super helpful and it's definitely worth it to go out of the way, especially in a safe run. But we even get it in the world record run because there's
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
need it.
Yeah, there's so many points where we need a lot of psychic points and we just can't afford that. So we're just gonna use the
We gotta
free
solve
heals.
this little riddle here.
Yeah, so we just talk to them and then we just read their minds and we solve the riddle. Okay, that was easy.
Yeah, we came up with the answer, 2 alligators, but they didn't actually ask a question.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what? So now we're gonna go into this castle.
So
make
this is a very
detour.
dangerous room coming up. Okay, we're good.
All right.
If you open one of those presents, the rest disappear forever. So if you open the wrong present and don't get the boomerang, it's rip run. I've done that too many times.
So Boomerang is really awesome. It's a huge boost in attack, and it's going to be relevant not only for defeating enemies quicker, but it's also used for an item later on.
Yeah, your attack stat becomes very important later
Yeah,
on.
for sure. All right, get the Rabiadet teddy bear backwards,
Yeah, we got some teddy bears backwards.
because why not? And after this, sometimes I get a Magic fight, sometimes I don't. I probably will. It has been happening a lot lately, but sometimes I skip it, which is really nice. Saves a little bit of time. Oh, cool. Okay. Skipped it.
Hooray!
All right,
Saving time.
Now time for the eyes.
Yeah, cool with eyes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a Groucho
Yeah.
for a bonus swoosh.
Bonus swoosh. So basically, you just guard against these. You don't want to hurt bonus swoosh. Bonus swoosh is your friend. So you just guard, and eventually it's going to greet everyone politely and leave, and give you a bunch of experience. Way more than if you would just kill it. So
I think if you kill it, you only get like 1, don't you?
Yeah, you get like 1 or 0, actually. You might get 0.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't remember.
You get money, though.
You get like 10 bucks. Oh, amazing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, man.
My
You
finger.
get 3.
My
okay.
finger.
Oh, you get 3?
My finger slipped. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no worries.
Just did that for science to figure out how much experience.
Just really wanted to know right now.
Yeah, I knew we were going to do some kind of experiment during the.
Yeah, we're gonna find another time save eventually, right?
Yeah, we probably will. We probably will.
So yeah, that was the Papa Swoosh. Papa Swoosh has the eyebrows, or the eyebrow. Or, I don't know, no eyebrows, over the eyes. There's also a Swooshette coming up with eyelashes.
So what level are you grinding to here?
So here, I'm not actually grinding to a level per se. I mean, it is kind of helpful for the level grinding, but it's mostly for the money, because we're going to be picking up a defense item called the Angel Brace, which is going to be really, really helpful.
Yeah, basically it just buffs us up enough for the rest of the run.
So we're going to heal before this next fight, because...
Or until the final grind, which is way later.
Yeah, this fight is a little scary. We
Yeah,
got the whole family.
Yeah, the whole family swooshes.
So we're going to defense up, because Swooshette is brutal. Just does a bunch of attacks.
She's very violent.
Yeah. Just protecting their mini swoosh there.
Yeah, we know exactly what's going to happen. Like, the amount of damage that they do is always the same. So we already know the preventative measures to take.
Yeah, and this grind is really not that long. We just have to fight like 3 more things, and we're good to go on money. So I'm going to fight one more bonus swoosh here, just for a little bit more experience.
Yeah, with that manipulation, this saves a lot of time, because I remember in my run a couple years ago, I was grinding here for levels because Duncan's factory terrified me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oops. Okay, I might get into a fight here. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's perfectly
I walk in there on purpose additionally to skip this fight, but it doesn't really change anything. It's annoying.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
A smash for 16 damage. I got scared for a second.
All right, yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Yeah, we need to be at full health here for an upcoming fight.
Yeah. All right, so now we're making our way to the fountain.
This is my favorite song in the game, by the way.
That's great. I'm going to go here, and we're going to grind for 2 more enemies. So it should be the Swooshette. Okay, good. That didn't change anything.
When you're playing this game casually, it can be so easy to get lost in some of these areas just because everything looks the same and there's such huge wide open areas.
Yeah. The Mother 1 map, like just the image of the entire map, is bigger than the EarthBound map. Way bigger than the EarthBound map.
Yeah, it's actually like pretty impressive that an NES game has a bigger map than a SNES game.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of the land is just like identical. You have no idea where you're at.
Yeah, there's so many areas. It's just like, where am I? Everything looks the same.
I think that's another Dragon Warrior parody thing, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. All right, so here's the fountain right up here. Just touch it, heals our HP, and then we use telepathy to summon an old man. He asks us if we need something. Yes, we need money, and we're essentially stealing money from an old man. Thanks, old man.
Oh, we fought so much extra stuff in Graveyard. We have extra money.
Oh yeah, that's true. 1,000. Yeah, I was wondering, like, wait. Oh yeah. Well, so now we're definitely good on money.
Yeah.
I might not even need to grind for the Ulrich, but I'm just gonna do it out of habit, I guess, just in case for the experience. I think it was more for the money though. All right, so here's the shop we're gonna buy the Angel Brace from. Don't need anything else, and we're gonna equip that right away before I forget.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've forgotten that so many times, too.
Like, why am I dying? Why are my hits not doing enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't equip it. All right, so now we're going to make our way to the boss of this area. So the puzzle is right, left, left, and wait. Okay. I walk around a little bit extra for this guy because this guy gives a lot of experience. And money.
Ulriches are basically huge sacks of money.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
give you a lot.
They're like the second best behind the elephants, I would say, in the early game.
There's also that dragon that you just saw in the corner of the screen right there. He's going to have to come back later to fight that, but I believe you have to be level 30 or no, level 25.
25.
25 before you can fight him.
Yeah.
And the hard part is nothing in the game tells you that you have to be level 25 to fight him.
Right.
You just
Yeah, that's true.
have to
Oh, good,
figure
you
it
got
out
the
on your
size
own.
yeah, I got the size stone.
Nice.
Alright.
So this is Fish.
The fish. Also known as the cave master. So he outsped, so I have to
Unfortunately,
heal.
yeah.
So I don't have medicine, so I have to use a life up here.
No worries.
Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, our defense is pretty good too. I think the level ups, like the stat boost, is also another thing that we can't really manipulate. Don't exactly know how that works, but sometimes we get different like defense stats or speed stats and things like that. So.
Oh, he has 1 HP left.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was wondering, like, he should be dead now.
And
And
the
of course,
smash that would have killed him for
the
max.
super irrelevant smash.
That was more than his max.
The classic.
That happens so often in these speedruns.
All right, so I'm gonna grab the Onyx Hook. This is super helpful. It lets us get back to Magic Ant whenever we want, wherever we want.
Yep. Ever in a sticky situation? Onyx Hook. Woo, you're free.
Yeah. And another Ulrich. See ya. Okay, I'm at 23 HP. I think I'm gonna use a big bag here just in case.
No problem.
Now we talked to this guy like 5 times, saying about how, like, you know, it's like a really depressing conversation here.
Yeah, he's very lonely and alone all the time.
Like, why are you talking to me? And you say no, you say yes.
And we have to be mean to him in order to advance,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But now we're here. Heading over to
Barbot.
Thanksgiving. Barbot.
This isn't the Death Barbot, though. The Death
No.
Barbot comes later.
This is Ugo's favorite enemy. Oh, one of them.
He's so skinny, he needs some sandwiches.
Yeah, the Death Barbot, the upgraded version of him, can use the move that will insta-kill you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
But we actually only fight one of them now.
Yeah,
and
we fight
he doesn't,
one.
He doesn't have a chance to
I'm
do
very
that.
familiar with those.
Oh, yeah.
it does a lot of damage, but we survive.
Shout outs to Old Route and for getting the Franklin badge.
Oh yeah, the Franklin badge. That's a really, really helpful item.
I don't think I need to keep this. I don't remember if there's a reason why I needed to keep this.
Uh,
Oh. Oh, here's the cat on fire.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wa, for that one.
Yeah. Shouts to Waluigi. It's just a Lynx with some, you know, messy fur or something, but it does look like it's on fire.
It really does.
This isn't Pokemon. All right, so we're gonna drop the bread here in front of the school.
Our inventory is so clogged. We're about to clean it up a little bit here.
Yeah.
And then reclog it again.
Yeah. So we're gonna sell some more stuff. Don't need the T-ball bat anymore. Now that we have the boomerang. And we picked up a basic sword, which we also don't need.
We have a super cool sword that we don't want to use and sell for money instead.
Nah, bats are way better.
Yeah, basic sword is for a character that you had. I don't know. I think you actually get in this run. Do you?
I don't believe so.
Nope. We skip 2 party members in this game, by the way. And also
Yeah,
a ton
spoiler
of
alert.
story.
She's a repelling.
I'll go over what story we skip later. It's actually really funny.
Yeah, we could talk about that in the credits too.
Oh, for sure.
The repel ring the skate just used is for whenever you're going through an area with enemies. Anytime the game rolls for an enemy pack, and the enemy pack is low enough, the repel ring will make it go away. But still, sometimes the repel ring will fail in areas where there are like weaker enemies and the stronger enemies will still end up fighting you in
Yeah.
those rolls.
It's based on your attack stat.
Yeah, your total attack stat of all your party members. So that's why we're also going to be getting a boomerang for our next party member coming up. Oops.
Some of you may recognize this factory music.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so we're going to go in here and grab the knife. Quick little detour that also sells for a decent amount of money. I probably actually could have skipped that because of how much money I got extra.
Yeah, true, but
But
whatever.
just going to play it safe, yeah. Muscle memory. So we're going here to grab a bottle rocket, which is what we're going to need to get our next party member. I might add, he's a very excellent party member.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I deserve that. All right, so we breadcrumbs back here.
This is the elementary school.
Yep.
And we can just walk in, no problem.
Hey, Mini-Me, what's up?
Yeah, smaller Nintendo.
Oh man, it's Ness.
It's Ness, confirmed.
All right, so now we talk to this janitor to get on the roof. So we have to answer some questions about his wife. Because, I guess...
Oh, she never packs me a lunch.
Is she a terrible
Isn't she
person?
terrible?
Isn't she a terrible woman?
Yeah, you have to say no
Thankfully,
to that.
you get to say no to that
yeah,
one.
you can't say yes. I'll be like, hey, that's my wife.
Yeah, he actually is like a hypocrite. It's really funny. He's like, hey, why would you say that about my wife?
After calling her fat.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
My wife was the very first middle of nowhere. Where am I?
Yeah. All right, nice view on the roof. Nice mountains.
Oh, that trash can just moved a
It's
little
like we're
bit.
in Utah right now. Oh, look.
Who's that? That's
It's eggs. Or eggs, because it's in all caps.
eggs.
AKA the character that can use bottle rockets at a winter school.
Yeah. Yeah, so eggs is going to be using the bottle rocket right now to test it out. You'll see what happens.
Yeah, we get a bottle rocket from the factory to get a person who can take us to another factory. There's no speeding this up, by the way.
No. I wish. You just hold the run button. Oh, they're running.
Okay,
Nice.
do a little moonwalk right there at the beginning of the
Yeah,
room.
a little moonwalk
Yeah,
to
I
show
like
up.
that. I love that.
And good going, eggs.
Okay, so we're going to get out of here as soon as possible.
What a
So
mess.
nobody comes in and catches us that we did this.
Yeah. And we still have the bottle rocket.
We don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
Just toss it.
Yeah, so we're going to go up here. We're going
Okay.
to buy a few more items, and we're going to do another soft reset through the bushes of love again. And
Yeah, so we're going to get the encounter order that Andy Perfect got so long ago.
yeah, exactly. I need to withdraw some money. I have so much money. Oh my goodness. Let's go with 6. Why not?
646.
I usually get 400.
I'd just like to interrupt here for one moment
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
let y'all know that we just broke 50 grand.
Woo!
Nice.
Thanks everybody so much. You're the best.
For real. All right, gonna get the 2 repel rings after I try to buy the ruler 3 times.
And we also want a bunch of bread.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab 3 pieces of bread here. Oh no,
Not
not
the orange
juice.
juice.
Oh no,
You bought it.
I bought orange juice. Okay, I guess I'll drink it.
It's fine.
I'm thirsty.
It's gonna be fine, Skate.
I guess that's
Some
not.
eggs and orange juice. That's perfect breakfast.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we should be good now. Stop. All right.
I hate the
Shopping is
menu.
hard.
It's,
Yeah, it's so clunky.
It's stupid too because the NPCs in here actually move. So if you're trying to talk to them and they move, you'll talk to the air. And it's super cool.
We're gonna equip that boomerang now. We have 2 boomerangs.
I think usually you have to like press A. Like in most games, you'd expect A after like the last bit of dialogue to go into the shopping sequence. But really, the text scrolls and you immediately, if you mash A too fast,
Yeah.
you just buy stuff.
All right, so here's our next soft reset for Duncan's factory. It's gonna be beautiful and very gray.
Go left out of the building.
Yeah, thanks. I went left there.
Not now. I meant
This is
out
my
of
first
the building.
instinct. You said left. All right, now we're gonna go on the
I guess that's
railroad
my
tracks because this is very safe.
There are some deadly enemies out here, so thankfully we don't get into any of them. So, fun fact about Nintendo, he has asthma, but we don't see that in this run, thankfully. But if one of the car enemies out here blasts exhaust fumes and Nintendo starts to get asthmatic and cough all the time, he can't do anything, and he can't even run away from the fight.
Yeah.
So you're basically stuck.
So there's the repel ring running out, so I'm gonna use another one. And we're gonna need to use that last one also inside the factory. Alright, so to get to the factory, we have this guard dog blocking the way. Gotta show him the pass that we found laying out there. Sorry, but this is expired, kid. You swiped it, didn't you? And then
Now
does
it's
a little
gonna
dance.
Do a funny dance.
and then attacks you.
It's a stray dog from the beginning of the game.
He's also standing on its 2
the
legs.
smash! That was so
Wow.
necessary.
Nice guard dog.
Alright, so we skipped an encounter there.
Oh yeah, sweet. I didn't even do the extra steps, but I guess my movement wasn't that great.
And this area is absolutely huge. There's like these
Oh
little
my
ladders
gosh.
that he's going up. There's probably like 75 of them in this area.
This factory is
Not
so
exaggeration.
large. My first casual playthrough a few years ago took me 4 hours to get through here.
I literally had to make a little map on paper to
Yeah.
figure out where on earth I was going.
I wanted to
Yeah.
feel good about myself and not use a map, but I finished the factory and then I lost my save, so I had to do it again. And I was like,
Oh
no,
no.
no, I'm using a map now.
So yeah, it's just this is like what we were talking about earlier. Like everything just looks the same, so it's
Yeah,
so
that was,
easy
that
to
was
get
a
lost.
huge, big floor, like right here too.
Yeah. We're almost done though. We're like past the halfway point.
Yeah, it takes less than 2 minutes.
In,
to get
in
through.
old runs, you would go out of your way to get an extra PSI stone while you're here.
Yes.
But I guess you skip that entirely.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore.
We also don't need like the capsules. I believe you can get here for like a boost in stats.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we don't need the capsules either. And even the Sweet Factory had a capsule that I skipped.
And these runs are still manipulated, whether they work or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can run away from all those first turn. And I used to do a dimension warp there for some reason because I thought I wasn't able to. But I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe I overlooked it. But now, because I didn't have to use dimension warp, I could save that for a later fight and save a few turns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dimension Warp is just a a kind of a high-cost PSI ability that guarantees a run.
It's a get out of jail free card.
And it's a loud screeching noise and costs 16 psychic points.
Loud screeching noise.
Yeah, if you like screeching noises, you'll love this run.
Oh, exactly. Oh, it gets better soon.
So we fire the rocket to clear away the rocks that were in our way there.
Yeah, that's all we need Lloyd for in this run, by the way.
There's another part too we need Lloyd
Oh,
for.
yeah, pretty much.
He's a meat shield.
He is a meat shield. That's
And
true.
also actually takes care of a future boss on his own. Well, half on his own. So not on his own. Alright, so let's see if I get this extra fight. Hopefully not. Alright, it's whatever. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah, I don't know why he's been getting that fight lately. We usually don't.
Yeah, we've got to make sure to guard with eggs or else eggs will pass out and that's not good. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we outie.
Alright,
So that dimension warp that we didn't use, we use now.
so let's feed eggs magic herb. Sorry, we don't have any eggs handy for you.
Don't have any breakfast samplers available.
We have bread, but we need that. Alright, so we're not grinding here, but there are a lot of brutal enemies. That Andy pointed out earlier, there's a lot of enemies here that we just simply can't repel away, so we have to just run away from all of them. And most of them are first turn runs, especially with the Dimension Warp ability.
So we're about to grab Melody 5. We're skipping Melody 4 for the time being. If you all saw the train station that we completely ignored, we're supposed to go on that and go to all of the new towns that are unlocked, but screw that.
Yeah, you just have to randomly use telepathy to this cactus in the middle of the desert to get one of the melodies.
Yeah, it just
For
sings
some
with
reason.
emotion.
It kind of looks like it has a face.
It does.
Yeah. So now I have to run away from this in 3 turns because I got that extra fight.
That takes a while to run.
Book Jr. Buka Jr.
Yeah. It's called the Gabulan in this translation.
Gabilan.
Gabilan? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Who knows? That's a signature of the Mother series, by the way. We don't know how to pronounce anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal here,
Good idea.
just
Yeah,
in case.
the runs also have an interesting mechanic where you can run with each party member, and if one party member succeeds with a run, everyone runs.
Yeah, that's really helpful. There's a lot of situations where eggs,
Hey, what are those things?
Don't mind those.
It's a plane and a tank.
Yeah, so it's like, it's pretty obvious that we're not supposed to be here. Like, we were just gonna die to anything here, but with manipulation, we just barely survived.
Oh, so Lloyd is poisoned right now, but it's okay because he won't die to poison. You'll hang on with 1 HP with poison in this game. But yeah, there's this whole thing in the desert where you ride a tank and you go fight a giant robot, and then you go to Monkey Cave, and yeah, who needs that? We can just walk right by it. We're not doing any glitches or anything. We just walk right by it.
Okay, big bag PSI stone. We're gonna be dimension warping from everything here, so we need as much psychic points as we can have.
These are very scary fights.
Yeah.
And where you just use that PSI stone, the PSI stone restores a bunch of your psychic points, but every time you use it, like they mentioned earlier, you have a 1 in 8 chance for it to break. We relied on that very heavily in old runs, but in the like now, it's totally manipulated and it's all expected.
The thing is, like, we know where we can use it. It's just that, like, if we get into a sticky situation, we might not be able to keep it after using it. And I've had that happen on, like, PB attempts before. But it's so, like, arbitrary and random. But we're usually fine.
Alright, now we're gonna barely survive this fight, and here's the death bar bot we were talking about.
Death Barbot.
Don't hurt me. Ouch. The beam alpha does the most here.
Yeah,
And
we nearly die, but we just barely make it out.
Alright, let's get out of here. While still going on the railroad tracks.
No talking Lloyd, I see.
We have $20 from Snick saying, "No step on Snick, please. Askamoto."
Thank you, Snack. I mean, I'm sorry, Snack. Oh, I just want to point out here that the player name incentive is going to be coming up in about like 2-3 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's very soon.
So keep an eye out on that.
We're in Easter, and we're going to learn teleport from a baby.
Yeah, if you talk, it just says Gaga Goo Goo, but if you read its mind, it's like, oh, I know how to teleport. Oh, cool.
Here you go. I'll bestow this ability upon you.
So yeah, we're badly damaged. We have to go heal, so we're just going to take a quick detour to Magic Hand to heal up.
Yeah, you can free heal whenever you want with the Onyx Hook.
Yeah, it's super helpful.
And it's fine because we just got the teleport location to that town, so we can very quickly return there. To Easter.
There's another screeching sound. You're going to hear that a lot.
You're going to hear that a lot coming up.
We use teleport to basically delay the spawns because we're not actually taking steps. We're just kind of teleporting our way through it. So it's going to be really helpful in a few spots here.
Yeah, this is very similar to Earthbound. You actually use teleport to quickly run around encounters while they're frozen in time and space.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that like basically the same mechanic are in both games.
Do you know where the spawn tiles are, where the enemies are going to happen, and you're specifically teleporting past them, or are you just kind of teleporting through the whole thing?
No, just kind of teleporting through the
So
whole
the way it
thing.
works is that like once you take a certain amount of steps, you'll get into an encounter. So basically by teleporting, you're taking as few steps as possible. So we're not skipping encounters, we're just delaying the next
I
encounter.
didn't realize that's how it worked.
Yeah, we didn't realize that for a long time, but we figured it out.
All right, so the player name is coming up really, really soon. It's that garbage can right there. So I'll do it after I...
Yeah, that's what the player name is, in the trash.
bread.
All right, so we're going to do a double bread.
All right, here we go.
Double
Player
check
name
that.
time. So
Here
this
we
is Eggs' father.
The chicken.
Player name's going to be Asukamoto.
Woo!
It's going to take so long to type. Here we go.
Oh no, the O's all the way over there. Oh, and the M's all the way over there. Why?
Oh, and the O's all the way over
Oh
here.
no!
Oh, no.
All right, thank you for donating for Asukamoto. It's great.
Keep eggs safe.
All right, I will. I'll try. Might die a few more times.
It's doing some pretty good teleports so
yeah.
far. Nothing to complain
Yeah,
about
nothing
here.
too crazy yet.
Yeah, that was a good move. So you can get very easily sub-pixeled when trying to teleport, and it's very dumb. Like, you'll see some, like, really stupid, like, how did I get bumped here? You'll see that for sure. So this is a giant swamp area, by the way, with a ton of encounters, and there's no landmarks ever.
The enemies here are brutal, too.
They really are. So we just skip all of them by doing this.
Skate is extremely underleveled at this point in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to have Anna in our party by now.
All right.
The
Pretty much
menuing to these
halfway there.
teleports is on point.
Thank you.
Yeah, it takes practice, but it's really fun to do. Yeah, nice move there.
Airframe donates $10. Says, it is great to see Skate doing a fantastic Animorphs, Mother Run.
No.
Having to watch while in work meetings, but still fun. Hopefully I will complete this someday. Donation is Skate's choice.
So that's going to be going to Culex. Did I drop the bread? Just
Yeah,
to be sure?
yeah, you
okay,
Yes,
did
you
it.
did. Yeah, so use
that would be a
Lloyd's here.
huge mistake. All right.
Yeah, so
So we just go back here and heal up, and then go back to where we left off. That's
Yeah.
why I have 2 breads. It's
instead
really
of using the
helpful.
Psy Stone in this area, which could break, we would rather have a guaranteed full heal. You don't know where you're going there. It's so scary every time.
Yeah. Even these ones are a little scary. Yeah.
Oh, so this is a live house. We're gonna go see the singer.
Maybe
Just kidding.
not. Nah. We have no time for concerts. Sorry.
Yeah, he just made it into the town, so he has that as a teleport point.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're gonna save and reset here.
Yeah, so normally in like world record attempts, we would just go straight to the next area and just skip this, but I'm doing this for marathon safety because this next area is also kind of scary, and if I somehow mess up, it'll lose a lot of time. I think my last save was like 15 minutes ago or something. That would be really bad.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do the swag teleport.
Oh, let's do it.
All right.
Come on, baby.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
That's not the swaggiest of teleports, though. That's coming up later. Much, much later.
So normally in this town, you go to see Teddy, and then I think he fights you, actually. And then you get him in your party, and he replaces Lloyd. So normally at this point in the game, we would have Nintan, Anna, and Teddy in our party. And no Lloyd, but we're just keeping Lloyd on us for convenience's sake.
Yeah.
This area is very scary in the way of teleports, by the way. Like, look at that. He could have wrong warped out of there. Wrong warps.
It would be wrong.
It would be wrong.
Very wrong.
That's the point. Yeah, that too. Like, where are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, there's trees. Thanks.
Pretty
thank
scary.
goodness.
Yeah. And to the bridge.
Very nice.
Sweet.
So
I
from here, we
can't
don't need
complain with those
teleport.
teleports.
Yeah, that was very good. GG.
Oops. I want to give the ATM card to Eggs to free up some space. So this is a doctor kind of in the middle of nowhere. And we're going to grab 5 medicines here. They're all free, so why not?
I think the game realizes that they put a really difficult area up ahead of here, so they give you a little favor and help you out a little bit.
Yeah, infinite free healing items as long as you can hold them. So the danger zone doesn't start till right there.
Yeah, right where I passed, basically.
Yeah.
Gonna do a few more teleports, and we're gonna go to the Mounted Toy Cave.
And what's interesting about Mother 1, as you'll see, is that you can teleport inside of caves.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and do some crafty maneuvers here.
Ah. No.
Yeah, like that.
It's really hard to teleport in here.
Very rough.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Okay, that was bad. That was my fault.
Escape.
All right, so far so good.
The enemies in this cave are pretty bad, but the enemies in the next area are especially brutal. I remember that.
Yep. Thankfully, we know what encounters are coming.
Xanderkin Sky donates $10. Says, "Hi Earthbound friends, I love you all. Donation choice goes to
Good one.
Daniel RGT as long as he puts it towards choosing Jeff's name in tomorrow's race. P.S. Boing, go back to work."
Yeah, Boeing, go to work.
Oh, these Earthbound crew memes. I love it.
These teleports are really difficult too. Skate is nailing these.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
delayed encounters to this room because we'd rather run through here than teleport through here. The teleports
Yeah.
are super tight.
It's taken me like 20 teleports just to get through this one room. It's just zigzagging like this. It's
Yeah,
just,
it zigzags.
it's abysmal.
And you have no idea where the sub-pixel bumps are. It's stupid. So this is scary, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Evil aliens that do a bunch of damage. Oh, thanks, eggs.
Bye, eggs.
You took the hit for us. And they're just shielding. Alright, whatever. Alright, one more fight in this room. It's at the very end, or maybe in the next room. Depends how well I moved. Okay, it'll be in this room. So this one is actually, it's pretty long to run away from this one. I do 3 runs here. I'm going to take a lot of damage too. I'm going to get set on fire. I'm going to like lower my defense. And it's kind of scary, but we're going to survive. Alright, I have 5 teleports left. That should be enough.
Should.
Oh, that was nice.
The Only Trout donates $25.
Wow, that was a good curve right there.
Yeah, that was really good.
Says, "Good luck on the run. I believe in second chances, and that's why I believe in you."
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that's rough right there.
Yeah, so this is just like, imagine that, but like really, really long. And that was the
Yeah,
other room.
for the other room, yeah.
Oh,
That's the
gone.
side
That's
breaking,
okay.
but thankfully, right up here, we have our
I already
backup.
got
Oh, it's
the-
not up
yeah, I
here.
already got it.
Oh, we already got it.
Yeah, I
Just kidding.
passed it.
I thought it was like right there.
Now this is Mounty Toy. This is, I think this is the more or less the hardest enemies in the game.
Yes, for sure.
I'm trying to think if there's any harder areas.
I don't think so. I think this is like the final area
Nice.
before the final boss.
Getting that turn when you're going up the rope with that teleport right before the top is
Yeah,
pretty tricky.
it's really hard.
Yeah, it's timing.
Like I don't want to say it's frame perfect without knowing, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I need a PSI stone. So that's an eggs inventory. Wait, what happened there?
You gave it to.
I gave. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
You're good. You're good. Phew.
It could have been a drop there.
Yeah, I could have.
Okay.
Thankfully, drop is way down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. So we're coming up on the safe house.
Hopefully I don't get into any fights. I'm so close.
One more teleport should do it.
Awesome.
Safe house.
Yeah, this is where you get a nice little save and a full heal and everything for the rest of the mountain.
So, like I said earlier, normally at this point in the game, you have Nintendo, Anna, and Teddy in your party. So, what normally happens in this house, if you try and enter that door on the left, Teddy will say, "You two probably want to be alone, huh?" And then Nintendo and Anna go in the room, and they have like a little love scene where they dance around with each other. And then she asks him, "Do you like me?" And then he says yes, and it's really
Oh my God.
sweet. But screw that. We have Lloyd. I love Lloyd.
Alright, and we're gonna get to, oh, noob. Alright, I tried to cut it really close there. Getting a little greedy.
Now we're gonna ride a boat.
Yeah, now we're gonna ride a boat into this whirlpool, because that seems safe. Oh no!
This cutscene is longer in the GBA port because it has to scroll down because of the aspect ratio.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh look, we're in Duncan's factory again. I mean,
Yeah,
Another factory.
it looks exactly the same, but there's no encounters in this. There's no spawns anywhere.
Yeah, it's a really long walk just for fun.
so now we're gonna be doing a walk left simulator for
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
5, 10
say.
rooms or something.
Yeah, hold left, the segment.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get a another wonderful member of the party that we'll have for quite a
Oh
while.
my gosh, I love her.
Oh yeah. So now would be a good time for another donation or two, I guess.
Perfect. Prosentia donates $50. Donating so we hit 50K before Nami gets here this afternoon. Just a question. Why didn't we have this run on Mother's Day? Solomon
Thank
would have been so happy. Happy Mother's Day, Solomon.
Thank you.
Hey,
Tar-
bro, Sencha.
Taro Nagre donates $5. Greetings from Germany and the German restream. Awesome 4 days till now.
All right, so here's Eve,
This is Eve, the robot.
giant red robot with lanky
And then we
arms and
somehow reverse the current of the whirlpool.
legs. We just launch out of it.
So now
She does have a
we're
jetpack.
in business. Because check this. Okay, so these are mooks. And they are terrible, but it's okay. And he just put it down. He just put it down. The controller is in no one's hands right now.
No, it's not. You don't have to mash an auto in this fight, whereas EarthBound you actually do to speed up the text.
So Eve is a crazy strong character, as you see. Just did 879 damage to that Mook.
Yeah, she one-shots everything.
Nintendo or no one else in the game will ever come close to that. And Eve will break down pretty soon. You get to the top of this mountain and you lose Eve as a character in your party. So the game kind of expects you to help with a little walk up to the mountain just for fun. The game doesn't expect you to get here at level 9 or 10 or whatever and make up all your levels that you should have had.
So during this fight, Lloyd conveniently died, so he's not going to gain any levels and waste our time.
All right, hopefully I get the manip here. Okay, I think I did. It's just really late. It scared me there.
Yeah.
Hail Skatania.
This entire grind is also manipulated. We know exactly what's coming. As long as he walks correctly to the top area, which
Yeah.
he is a lot better at than me.
Don't jinx it.
I love
I
that they
know
didn't
you
have
did.
enough room on the bottom bar for everything, so whenever someone has a status ailment, they just get rid of the experience and just throw it right there.
Flust and uncon.
Yeah. Left. And funnily enough, like the way to go here is similar to the Magic Hand puzzle, so it's pretty easy to remember. Right, left, right. All right, so this is basically begins the next grind essentially. So we're grinding to level 25. So this is gonna take about 10 minutes or so.
I find it interesting that they put reskins of reskins on this mountain. Like, you'll see like 2 different colored Borgs on the same
Oh
area.
yeah.
Like when normally, you know, it's for later areas when they do reskins. These little guys are important.
Yeah, little tiny star miners. They drop super bombs, and we basically manipulate it in a way that one of them will drop a super bomb always.
Yeah, normally in the old route, if you didn't get a super bomb drop during this grind, you would have to go buy one and it would take forever. So we always get a bomb drop.
What is the experience amount for level 25? Isn't it like 12,000 or something?
12,000.
I don't remember the exact number.
It's right around 12,000 though.
Yeah, it's
So
a lot.
We're only at 2,000. It looks like a lot, but it's faster than you think.
Yeah.
Or we're at 3,000. Excuse me.
Like I said, normally you could probably end up doing the final boss at a lower level, but the game requires you to hit level 25 to fight one of the bosses that'll give you
Melody 6.
the melody. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that should be, yeah, okay.
you got this.
Yeah, I accidentally like autoed that fight with 2 Borgs. Kind of worried me a bit, but it's okay. I usually guard if there's more than one enemy, basically. So these are the final Starmen? No, last Starmen, sorry.
I think
But-
the group with 4 is the best fight to give you the most experience.
Yeah,
Yes, and
and
we
I
get-
think there's
We get plenty of these.
I think there's like 6 last Starmen fight, and I think 3 or 4 of them are 4, so
Yeah, it's real
it's
nice.
fantastic,
Real
yeah.
nice. Yeah, these fights are also really nice because most of them don't ever hit Nintendo at all or Venny.
yeah. And if they do, they use Gamma, then it deflects back.
Yeah, and it
Or reflects
it
back.
gets another kill, which is a turn skip.
Yeah,
essentially.
exactly.
Yeah, that's like one of the only times that Venny will get hit.
Yeah, so in this cave here, there's an item that's going to be actually kind of important, but it depends whether the fight goes out the way we want it to.
Yeah, it's another boss
It's a
fight.
C pendant, and it basically halves all the PSI damage in the game. So that's going to go to Lloyd's inventory. And we're going to equip it to him because we want him to survive.
Yeah, and that fight was worth 1,400 experience. So really, it's only getting up to that 12,000's like optimally like 8 fights.
Yeah. So I guess we could have time for another few more donations
All right.
before I think of something else to say.
Fishy donates $25. Says, good job. Toby Camp donates $30. Says, me likey mana glitches. And oh boy, Pollyanna donates $25. Sing a melody, simple as can be. I just wanted to hear you sing again because I love your voice. To answer the question the couch was wondering about concerning the lyrics of the songs, they made a CD with vocals in English for some reason, despite the fact it was never released in English. Maybe they were planning to release it alongside the prototype we never saw back then. Anyway, cheers.
I did not know that.
Thank you for the
interesting. Yeah.
very cool info.
Okay, so I'm just gonna point out something that you won't be able. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I'll do it after. I think I'll wait for the Starman. That takes forever to show up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Tall donates $50. Says, money doesn't make you happy, but friends do. Basically, all of my friends are in the EarthBound family, and I don't know where I would be without them. They basically are not just friends, but family. I love you guys. Keep that in mind. I love you all. Money goes to Yuna's choice because she's the best friend ever.
I see you in the reflection,
Thanks, doll.
whoever that was.
All right, so we're getting there. Already level 19. And I
not
think
bad.
we're getting closer to the point where we're gonna get like 3 Starman fights in a row. We're gonna cruise along to like level 19, 3 fights. Is it this one? No, not yet.
Get out of here, Star Miner.
Is it pretty soon that you get the Star Miner that drops the super bomb?
That's
it's,
towards the end.
Yeah, it's after all the Starman fight.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like Star Miner, and the second Star Miner is gonna drop the bomb if it works out. And if
you,
not,
you end up
they're-
using that on the fire on the dragon fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
And Eggs is gonna be the one who uses it.
Because remember in the old route we had to buy one of those for.
Yeah, so that's basically the backup in case it doesn't drop for some reason and we lose the manip, which
Okay.
could happen
Yeah,
if
I have had that happen before.
yeah,
but
it's really weird.
It's because of some bizarre circumstances.
Yeah, but I've never had that happen. Like it basically,
Yeah,
I think
Skate's
if
better
you
at this
level
than me.
up, I think it's if you level up or learn a PSI, it basically overwrites the drop.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if your experience is like really off, then you're gonna lose it. But
Yeah, that's kind of how we manipulated, Hippie Manippy at the beginning of the game. We made sure that the baby doll fight took exactly what 6 turns, 5 turns.
yeah. So I don't really understand how like the learning PSI battle stuff works.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a strict correlation, but it is a pattern that we found.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we make it last that many turns, we learn a PSI move, and then we get the string that we want.
Okay, so I'll point it out here. If you look at Nintendo's face, it's just a question mark.
Yeah, you can see the question mark.
You cannot unsee that anymore.
Oh, you always think about it for a long time before it goes away again.
$5 from Zan. Hey, Greenie, is this world record? Donation choice goes to Oko.
To me?
To Uko?
Oh man. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know what I want.
Think about it. You have left plenty of time.
I would love to bop Happy Birthday
Is this
Solomon.
world
I don't want-
record? Yes. Yes, it is world record. After getting Pippi taking forever.
I was gonna say I'd love to bop Happy Birthday Solomon because I don't want to type that in during the relay.
That's the only reason why.
That's
It's
the
just
only
so
reason
long.
why. Solomon is another really long, like, distant letters from each other name.
Yeah. I think this is the one where it takes forever. Like the whole song almost loops before we get the next Starman fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a nice thumb exercise with the analog
Can you put it
stick
toward QLEX? I want that to be met.
here. Yeah. There's still like $2,000 left or so for that, so definitely want to put that towards QLEX.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight.
Yeah, it is later
Yeah,
tonight.
so definitely want to get that going. There it is. You are also not the last Starman. What are you talking about?
Last Starman. I promise I'm the last one this time.
I think there's 2 more after this one. I just have to not mess up that last part. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now, but I think I remember what to do. Alright, so now that those are the 3 Starman fights, so now the next 2 fights should be Star Miner, Gigaborg, Susie, and then another Borg, and then I go into the room. And that manipulates another Starman fight to show up. All right, here's a Star Miner number 1. So this one shouldn't drop anything, I believe. And then this one coming up should be the one.
I can't do the grind over there
Alright.
in my runs. I always accidentally go in the cave. Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right.
Super bomb get.
Yeah, so now there should be 3 or 4 more fights.
What is the chance that they have to drop them? Do you even know, like, what the actual percentage chance is?
I have no
No.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. I would wager that it's similar to EarthBound. You know, it's in like multiples of not multiples, like exponentially by 2 or something.
Yeah. 2 to the something, 1 and the 2 to the X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Petting Zoo 42 donates $30. First time watching this event, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you all to the staff for putting on this event.
So now there should be a Susie. Yep. Okay. And then they'll fight after this. I go in the door. So we're already at level 23. And the 2 Starman fights are going to basically get us to 25.
Ooh, a Side Stone.
You get so many PSI stones in this. It's funny. You end up with like 4. Like, okay. Yeah, so this one, after this one, I have to go in the door.
That's to manipulate the final
Yeah.
final Starman fight.
So I go in the door. Starman. Nice. And then I have to not mess up the next part too. Or else that
We'll
would be
get there.
brutal. So next part I have to take another fight in this room. And then enter the door back to the main room. And then I'm gonna get another Starman fight. 65 HP should be good. I shouldn't have to heal. Alright, so get a fight. Don't go in the door. Don't go in the door. Just, like, stay away.
Yeah, I can't do that too close to the door
Yeah.
like you do.
I-
Crazy.
Yeah, frames.
Frames. I know.
I mean, optimally it'd be right under the door, but forget about that. Okay, so now after this fight, I go in the door. Then we'll be done the
Oh,
grind.
she took 1 damage. Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, so now there's 24. Laser beam.
Wait, is it 13,500 that we get level 25? Or 13,200?
I want to say it's like 13.2 something.
Yeah, 13.
I have it in my other notes, like on my computer, but I didn't bring that with me because I always do the same thing.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Yeah.
DRock91384 donates $2.22, says skate play.
Play Plaw.
Get Claw.
D-Rock Plaw. Alright, I'm gonna wait a bit for good luck, because it's a boss, and I feel like I get better luck when I just wait. But it's just a superstitious thing again.
And he's planning this so that he hits level 25 on this fight to not waste
Exactly.
any extra time. Because this is going to be the
So-
last non-boss fight he takes.
We want Eve to not dodge, and she's already not cooperating.
Ah, that's bad. Okay, there we go.
There we
This is
go.
basically like a fight of like Rock'em Sock'em robots. And then their heads just go poof.
Yeah, unfortunately, what happens here is that Eve is going to run out of HP and
Stop
explode
touching.
and kill the robot.
There we go. Okay.
Eve exploded. You won, but at what cost?
Right.
Don't forget to check the robot.
Yeah, gotta check
Yep.
the robot. Ooh.
Danger
There we go.
seems to be lurking nearby.
One of those random spots like, why do I need to recheck this robot for the melody?
Yeah,
This is-
exactly.
If you don't do this, then you'll just like wonder where on earth you're supposed to get this last song.
That is Melody 7. We haven't gotten Melody 6 yet.
So now we're gonna make our way to this tombstone over here. It's a little bit up here.
Yeah, taking
I
any
hate
steps
walking.
is
It's
so scary.
It really is.
You could get into a fight at any time.
Ah,
Thankfully, I think we have wiggle room with this manip string.
yeah.
You have to move.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Okay.
Ah,
All right, one more. Or, yeah,
so scary. All right, there we go.
All right, here we are.
Oh, all right, now I can do the swag port after this.
Oh, I'm so
It's gonna be my
excited.
first time trying it with the GameCube analog. So if it doesn't work, whatever. I'll try with the D-pad, but
And this is Melody 8.
You can always use the Onyx
So
hook
we
to get
have-
out of here.
yeah, exactly. If I mess up like 3 times, I'll just do that. Oh wait, yeah, it'd be nice to hold the direction. Oh no!
Aw, come
really?
on.
Try again. I'll try with the D-pad.
thought that was it.
That's what I'm used to.
Teleporting takes longer to happen in
One more time.
Mother.
Oh, no, no, no.
It takes longer to happen in Mother than it does in Earthbound. It's 4
Okay,
seconds
I'm
versus
done
2
with this.
seconds.
It's so hard to do with this controller. It's really hard. All right.
Yeah, he normally plays this on the actual GBA SP controller.
Yeah. This is a weird teleport. Okay, that worked.
Nice.
Just gonna improvise that one, because I never do that. Okay. So now I just have to do a little bit of inventory management here. So we don't need the Franklin badge anymore.
We can just throw it away.
Don't need the big bag anymore.
Throw that away.
Don't need the PSI stone anymore.
Throw that away.
And we're gonna go ahead and equip the C pendant and use the ATM card to withdraw a little bit more money. Because we need 2 repel rings and a rope.
When did you get a laser beam?
One of the Borgs drops that, I think. Yeah, it does that
Okay.
in mine. Yeah.
Okay.
So many items. I love it. 2 repel rings and a rope.
Jolly Wrencher donates $102. Says, enjoying the run so far. Looking forward to Secret of Mana. Keep up the good work and supporting a great cause.
Oh, no, not here. Okay.
Oop.
There we go.
Ooh, so we're approaching our only big input break in the run.
Oh, yes, I can't wait.
Oh, man. So exciting.
It's like a 1-minute input break or something.
Yeah, it's like 45
Luckily, the run
seconds
is
to
not
a
that
minute.
long, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so the train station that we bypassed entirely, we're going to take advantage of it now. We need to go to Halloween to get Melody 4.
All right, this is the part where I go get pizza in the run, right? Nah.
This song is jammy, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah, it's great.
You can actually walk through this cave if you really want to, but the enemies in this cave are just horrifyingly tough.
I've never tried that. What kind of enemies are in there?
It's the same kind of, it's like the statue-looking guy, or like some guy in like the bottom, like the armor.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's in the
It's one of
the
those-
haunted house, too.
It's one of those kinds.
Yeah, we're actually gonna fight one of those if I didn't mess things up by like messing up all those teleports and moving and stuff. And that armor is actually gonna be really important because what's gonna happen is we're gonna try to make Ninten not outspeed it. It's gonna attack Lloyd, but it has the C pendant and it's guarding, so he's gonna barely live. So when he gets to the next boss fight and he uses the super bomb, he's gonna always self-destruct essentially instead of living and getting all the experience. So that's the goal. We want Lloyd, Eggs, to be level 1. I'm surprised I didn't say Jeff yet. Like,
Yeah.
I played so much Earthbound that I always called him Ness and
You
Jeff.
used to always call him Jeff during your runs, despite him being named Lloyd,
I
because
know.
that's how he's named.
All right, so now we're gonna head this way, and we're gonna talk to a woman over here who's gonna give us access to the haunted house.
I still get lost in this town. It's so dumb.
Giggle. Okay, so we go straight up here, then straight up again. Do a little bit of zigzagging. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't even use it. Well, that's the repel ring that I used a while ago, and it was still going on.
Yeah, in the first half of the run, he used that repel ring.
Yeah, the repel ring only loses
Oh.
it. I think it technically has like charges, and it just kind of loses charges every time it prevents a battle.
Yes.
Right.
That's how it works.
All right, hopefully I still get that armor fight, and hopefully Venny doesn't outspeed. I'm gonna die. Oh no.
That's terrible, actually.
I mean, I don't believe you. Okay, here we go.
Armor.
So I dimension warp out and guard. Ah, oh well, that's okay. So now there's a chance that Eggs will survive the next boss fight, and that's gonna be kind of silly because we're gonna wait for all the level ups to happen. But I've been having pretty good luck with it, even without that. So I'm hoping for the best here. Go back with a bunch of spaces in between. All right, so we're gonna grab that last medicine. That's gonna be the 6th medicine, crucial for the final boss.
Cool ghost piano.
Oh, cool. And we're gonna use the Onyx Hook to go back to Magicant, and we're gonna fight that dragon that Andy pointed out earlier. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a safety save.
Please do.
I just
Oh,
like Uko
please.
always survives Kraken, I always survive Dragon, but this is a marathon.
I know. Oh my gosh.
So let's just see what happens here.
Oh man. Kraken is free, Dragon is not free. That's not fair, Skate.
Whatever.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, oh god, this D-pad. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so this always happens, this double Magic Snail fight, run away from it first turn, and then there shouldn't be any more fights leading up to Dragon. But we'll see. I did take a lot of weird steps, but it shouldn't matter. All right, so now the puzzle again. Right, left, left, right. No hesitation this time. Oh, interesting.
It's okay, we got another one.
Yeah, that's why you buy all those repel rings. There's a dragon.
There he is.
Good old Dargan.
Go say hi.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I love how he looks.
Yeah, it's so derpy.
I love him.
Super bomb.
So the super
Alright,
bomb
good.
is an insta-kill item. It doesn't do a set amount of damage. And that was so easy.
Yes. Cool. So no experience for you, and check that.
Oh, that nice. I didn't know that he died.
Yep. See, dragon's free. I don't know why you always dying to dragon.
I don't want
now-
to hear that anymore.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, now as we get out of there again, it's quicker to Onyx hook instead of exiting out manually. So Eggs is dead again, but that's okay because the queen is going to revive everyone and bring it to full health.
We haven't seen the queen yet.
Oh,
She is a very beautiful woman.
So you have all the melodies now, right?
Yes, we do.
So we're approaching the final boss now. It's gonna be exciting. All right, so here's the melody.
So interesting thing. In EarthBound, Ness is the one who creates Magic Ant in his mind. This Magic Ant is Queen Mary's. So it isn't Nintendo's, which is why you pretty much have the freedom to traverse it however you want. I love that you're doing that right now.
Are you gonna sing on the second round?
Let's do it.
Can I hum? I don't know the words too well.
I don't know the words either.
I know the words. I guess I'll do it then.
All right, you got this.
Oh my gosh,
believe
I'm nervous
you.
now. I'm nervous. Take a melody, simple as can be. Give it some words and sweet harmony. Raise your voices all day long now. Love grows strong now. Sing a melody of love, oh love.
Yay! Good job.
Thank you.
You did it. That wasn't so bad.
It wasn't so bad.
No. Why are you nervous?
I get nervous.
That's okay.
I feel like I did well though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see if I get the frame perfect teleport here. Aww.
Oh, sometimes you can make it through the rocks and it's super cool.
Okay, I didn't get a fight at least.
Good.
That's happened in my last runs.
All right, so we're approaching the final boss.
There's no
Alright.
fights in this little area. It's just to walk up to the final boss.
Yep.
That little cave down there has some creepy stuff in it, by the
Oh,
way.
it really does. Yeah, a bunch of adults have been kidnapped in weird things, and it's weird.
Alright,
but
I'm
we
gonna
don't
whip
like
this
all that.
out just in case. Whip out my Googie notes with eyes.
So this is Whooper ship. It looks
Oh,
like
it really is
Whooper.
Googie Notes.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, you drew Whooper on there.
Yeah, a Whooper ship.
Oh, Whooper ship.
Get
okay.
it?
In the Mario Paint boat.
Yeah,
I like it.
you got it. All right, so we want a PSI Shield Venny.
So we're gonna fight Mewtwo here.
Yeah, essentially.
So this is the final boss of the game. It's a long one.
No music, just weird ambient screechy alien noises. Great music.
But again, I could go on for hours about how cool this final boss is, story-wise. It's kind of lame in casual play because you don't have to fight him; you sing.
I
But-
believe the reason you throw up a quick is so that you're guaranteed to outspeed
Yes.
him, so that you can basically life up
This is
at very
really
expected
low.
times.
Is this normal? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
I think we're good. That's scary though. That was way lower than I normally see it. It's usually like 10 to 20.
You're all right.
I guess my HP is just really low. All right, quick up. So yeah, I'm basically like defending a lot so that I take less damage, and it allows me to get closer to the sing turn without needing any more medicines essentially.
Yeah, because during this section you can't deal any damage. You just have to outlast
Exactly.
Gygas's dialogue every turn.
Yeah, he says some things to you. So he wants to save Nintendo's life, but he doesn't want to abandon his friends or his one dead friend.
Oh, it's interesting. Since I don't have the HUD key in his menu, I just could go right or down, or right, I guess would be the best. Cool. All right, and now we sing. So we have to do this command 11 times.
Stop singing.
Yeah, and every time you sing progressively more and more of the song.
Exactly, yeah. That's 2. So basically, it's going to be just sing twice, medicine, sing twice, medicine, and then sing 3 times, and it'll be done from there.
And I believe the timing will stop when you input or when the singing begins for the last song.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll call it out.
Yeah.
This will be number 3.
Yep. 3. This is a pretty solid time, too. I'm going to be well under estimate. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, only a few minutes.
I'm taking the inputs really slow. I don't want to mess up
Yeah, I
anything.
would too.
One mistake and it's rip, so.
I've done that before where I'm trying to go fast and I guard
You
by
have the perfect
accident.
amount of medicines to outlast.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
think-
could have played safe and just got an extra one, but.
I think in our PB route, you have room for 1 accidental guard. I discovered that by
Oh, yeah.
having to do it one time.
All right, so that was 4, right? So, yeah.
I like his little fart noises.
Okay, he's number 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
There are 11 total.
Yeah, I pretty much don't need this anymore. What was that? 5 okay hand?
I did thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were counting. All right. So this is
Now
going to
I'm
be the
counting.
6th one. Yeah, this is looking like a 136, high 135-ish. Solid. All right, so medicine after this. La, la, la. Oh.
Stop.
Yeah, the dialogue keeps on changing there.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop. So these 8 melodies are the lullaby that Gygas's human mother sang to him when he was a child, which is why he's being emotionally impacted by it. I love this story. I love the story of this game.
So yeah, it's just pretty amazing that this run is like possible with like a level 25 Ninten and a level 1 Lloyd
Yeah, no Anna or
and
Teddy
no
to be
Anna or
seen.
Teddy. All
You
so
did
that
level
was
up Anna to
7.
like level 5 though.
That was Pippi.
That was Pippi.
Oh, that was Pippi. That's
Yeah.
right. My bad.
So that's 8. So 1 last medicine, 3 more sings, and we're good to go. So for the people who did donate for Anna and Teddy, don't be too alarmed. They will be in the credits, which we will be watching because we want to be able to see those names as well as the player name at the very end. so.
Yes, the GBA port and the English release added an epilogue. The original Famicom version doesn't have that. So it's kind of interesting in the Famicom speedrun to just see Ninten standing there in front of like the cliff while the credits
Oh,
scroll.
Right.
So it's like I did this by myself.
All right, 3 more sings.
So 2 after this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Can maybe squeak in another donation or 2 to finish.
Definitely. Anonymous donates $10. Says, "Don't say nobody paid money for sing-along percent. That was beautiful, guys."
Thank you.
Degavix donates $25. Says, "Let's see some awesome Secret of Mana glitches." $20 from Anonymous. "Good job representing for the fandom, Skateman. Give those aliens what for."
Thank you. All right, so after this sing, it's going to be time. So get ready for that.
Oh, so close.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Is that what it sounds like?
I guess.
And time.
Time.
I'm happy with that. That's great.
Yeah, for the Pippi mishap.
Yeah, without the Pippi mishap, that could have been like a 120, not 120,
120.
133-ish or something. That's great. So now Gygas is going to have enough of this. Dot, 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 dot. How could I be defeated by this song? Someday I'll return and make you. Penny, we will meet again. Make me what?
Make me some eggs
Oh, I could use some of those.
by Whoopership.
Yeah, by Whoopership. I thought it like goes down and then it just like flies off.
Yeah, you thought it was going to go all the way off the screen, but
Yeah,
oops.
no.
JK. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Well, that's a huge ship.
It is really big. All right.
All right, and here's the credits.
Here's our epilogue.
So Smethany is reunited with her mother as the rest of the freed people exit the cave. We didn't even see you.
Apparently she was with us.
Yeah, apparently.
Also singing.
Yeah, all those people were the ones that Guy, I guess, had kind of captured.
So
Jeff.
here's Jeff.
Is helpfully recovered.
Now a popular singer at the Lifehouse.
Cool.
Rock on, dude.
Yeah, rock on. He jumps with joy.
The abducted grown-ups return to their children in Easter. You did great,
You
kids.
did great, kids. Maybe I'll up your allowance.
Oh, sweet. Smethany, or Smethin, I promise I'll never forget you, so I won't say goodbye. Just till we meet again.
But we didn't even meet for the first time.
I thought this was the first time. Eggs returns to a hero's welcome at Twinkle Elementary School. Oh yeah, he just throws them in the air. Yay! Eggs! Go eggs!
Go eggs. Yeah, that's how they cook him at the end. I guess,
Aw.
by flipping him over.
Welcome home, Benny. We're so glad you made it back safe and sound. You must be famished.
Ooh, he wants.
Yeah, we need some memes. We need some more
we need
delicious
some
memes.
delicious memes. Yes. Oh, she doesn't say it during this though,
Aw.
which is unfortunate.
Oh, a letter from Benny. I miss him so much. I hope we can get together again soon. We just saw each other for the first
I
time.
love that smiley face, Nintendo.
Oh yeah, that's the too happy.
Too
Nintendo.
happy.
It's a really stretched out question mark.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll just lie down for a moment and
And zzz. Yeah, this is
clean
like
up
the
your
longest
room,
part.
Nintendo.
He just drops the
Throws
cap
his
on
hat
the
on the
floor.
floor.
Like
And-
the random like recliner, the white recliner in the middle.
Yeah, the lazy boy. And then,
Yeah.
There's no more lamp either.
Yeah, so this is kind of similar to EarthBound in the credits where they kind of like breeze through like all the different characters in the game. So this is like the longest part of the credits.
So there's woman.
Woman. Hey, Laura the Burb. That guy kind of looks like Carpenter. That's the healer.
Oh, the janitor.
Your wife's not a terrible person.
Oh, children.
Oh, Mini-Me again.
Those were in Halloween.
Oh, yeah. The haunted house girl and dude. The police. Oh, that's the policeman we passed in Thanksgiving.
The girl in the middle is from Peanuts.
Yeah. What's her name? Peppermint Patty?
No, Peppermint
No,
Patty.
Oh, no.
that's
Yeah. The one
I
with
don't
glass.
remember.
I don't know.
That's Peppermint
Sure.
Patty's like side chick.
Yeah. There you go. More doctors.
Yeah, they're cool. I don't know who that is.
That's not Anna?
Is it? No, it's not. Maybe it is.
Similar.
And a person.
All these people we don't see. Yeah, like if it weren't obvious, we kind of skipped a lot
Ooh,
of
monkeys
the game.
and a penguin.
Oh, the penguin. Why didn't we see
when
the
did
penguin?
we see that? Yeah, I know, right?
We saw the monkeys, but
They were in Magic Camp.
oh. I should be almost done.
Yeah, we're getting there.
There's the Magic Ant
They were
people.
also in Magic Camp.
Sans.
It finally happened.
That's the guy with the plane, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the flying
Flying
man.
Man.
Oh, I love the flying man. Oh, and Queen Mary.
Queen Mary, yeah.
That's Nintendo's grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Or great-grandmother, I guess.
And the party. Well,
Yeah, see, Anna has
actually
a
half our party.
Anna has a hat or something.
Oh, yeah. That's a little different. All right, now we're going to see the player name soon.
Shigesato Itoi. Wouldn't be here without you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we get the train song again.
Yeah. Awesome song. Do-do-do-do. Totori.
So what does it put for the player name if you skip it?
I feel like it puts Ninten's name.
Because I think in the Famicom version it just says no player name in English.
Are you serious? Ouch.
I'm pretty sure that's what it says. But yeah, you don't have to talk to that
Yeah.
trash can, but why not?
Yeah, had to do that. Shigeru Miyamoto. Alright, should be coming up soon. There you go, Osakamoto.
Yay!
Woo!
Player.
Player. And then we're gonna have a little kind of like special thing at the end, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit more left.
No, okay. It just takes
Yeah,
long.
just wait.
Yeah. Alright, should be here.
Coming up in a sec.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what's this?
oh, what's this?
Oh, this is your dad. I hate to wake you, but it might be just a little too soon to rest easy.
Turn around, I want to see the face.
Alright, so that's it.
All right.
So thank you all for watching. This was a total blast. Really happy with this run. And next up, we have Secret of Mana 3-player co-op. This is probably one of the awesomest runs of the marathon. Don't want to miss it. So stay tuned, everyone. Keep on donating. Thank you all.
Thanks, Skateman. And for the Secret of Mana run, we're going to have a interview between ClearTonic and a representative from NAMI. So hang on tight, and we'll get to it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to RPG Limit Break 2017. I know we're going to be handing it over to an interview here in a moment. Hey guys, welcome back to RPG Limit Break 2017. Quickly before we throw it over to the interview, I do want to let you know that we're going to be finishing up the donation for the hero's name for Secret of Mana, like pretty much as soon as the game starts. So get your last donations in for that right now, and we'll be sure to process those while the interview is going on. All right, so let's throw it over to the couch with ClearTonic and a representative of NAMI. Take it away.
Near and dear, I guess, initiative to reach out to people that have issues with mental illness and health problems. So we very much want to be advocating NAMI as much as possible. So I'm joined here with Dave, who's going to help share a story that he has and basically we wanted to highlight the importance of what it is to communicate and to make sure that people are aware of each other's problems. So, yeah, I think Dave has a special story that he's going to share, and then we're going to have some follow-up discussion afterwards. So you can take it away.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me be here today. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk to everybody here today. Because only through learning about mental illness and can we as a society defeat the stigma which surrounds it. And only then will we be able to defeat the terrible results of suicide that it can end in. So, like you said, my name's Dave Richards. I'm bipolar. And even so, I'm a contributing and successful member of society. I hold a rewarding job in the ski industry. Although being ill comes with extreme challenges, I would never give it up. It gives me gifts that allow me to be exceptionally good at what I do. And unfortunately, it also comes with great burdens. I'm mentally ill, which comes with all the joys of that gift. Wonderful manic highs, indescribable sorrow, terrifying madness, and of course, sometimes raging thoughts of self-harm and suicide. And in fact, there isn't a day in my life where I can't remember suicidal ideation. That begins with the early age, and it includes today. Now, I can go for long periods of time doing very, very well with the help of medication and talk therapy. I feel like a normal human being. But the thoughts and the terror associated with them are always there. And then suddenly the bear that lives within inside my brain can wake up and it can tear everything apart. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys about, was one of those fights with that bear, which I find of great importance to me. I've had several suicidal episodes, but this one occurred on Halloween night of 2012. I had been seriously manic for 3 days. I hadn't slept. I had had screaming anxiety. And I went out that night and decided to try and party away the bear, which in hindsight is obviously not the great idea. When I came home, I finally tanked, and I crashed down from my manic high into a depression that is impossible to describe. I was sobbing uncontrollably. I was screaming at myself for all manner of things, and I dumped into the hole as deep as I had ever been. So I did the only thing that seemed rational to me at the time, which was I took a .44 Magnum pistol, I put it in my mouth, and I began to squeeze. And why that gun didn't go off is beyond me, because I clearly remember the sensation of squeezing the trigger that night. But perhaps I just didn't squeeze long enough. And then I had a very strange thought, and that was that somebody needed to come and pick up my dog the next morning. And that somebody would have to be a very special person who would be able to deal with the mess that they were about to discover. So I picked up my phone, still very intent on killing myself, and started to fumble through it looking for the phone number that I wanted to text. And instead, I came across the phone number for the NAMI Suicide Crisis Hotline. And in a moment of pure genius, I dialed that number. Long story short, I was talked down, the police came, I was hospitalized for a period of time, and I learned how to better manage my illness. And that's what allows me to be here today. Now, an important part is that 2 months ago, my very small community lost 2 amazing people to suicide. And even those of us that have been there can never understand why. Having been suicidal myself, I will never fully comprehend the why these people chose to take their lives. All that said, we can still help. There's an undeniable stigma around mental illness. And this stigma makes those who suffer feel like they have to remain silent. and they have to stay tight-lipped, and they cannot admit that they need help. And when you can't be open about your illness, it leaves you in a very lonely, lonely place. And it also makes it impossible to find the help that you deserve and that you need. I'm here to tell you that it is a lot better when you talk. Here in Utah, it can be especially hard to talk about your illness because we seem to have this society of buck up, Chuck, and men in particular keep their mouths shut, and they're tight-lipped, and they won't talk about it. Now, I know that I'm not the only person out there with mental illness, and I know that I'm not the only person that can tell you the pain of being desperately depressed. And I'm not going to ask any of those people in this world to stand up or even raise their hands, because your mental health is a very private thing, and some people are not prepared to do that. But I will, however, tell you that without your being open with yourself and with those around you, it will be next to impossible to find the support which you need. For the rest of the people in the room who don't struggle with their brains on a daily basis, there's also something you can do to help, and that is join us at NAMI, the National Association or National Alliance on Mental Illness. Excuse me. Our goal is to defeat the stigma which surrounds mental illness, and of course to save lives. And we cannot do this without your help. At NAMI, we educate the public on mental illness, and we advocate for the mentally ill. And we together can bring hope to the thousands of people out there in this country who suffer from mental illness daily. And although there are times when our goal seems overwhelming and that providing this hope to people in desperate need and in desperate darkness may seem futile, there's something important to remember. Even though it may seem to you like you're providing false hope, to people like me, it's better than no hope at all. It's kind of my personal story, my personal plea on NAMI and on mental health.
Great. Yeah, thank you so much for telling this story. It's really powerful. And, you know, what we try to do is give context as to why we're raising this much money. And we raised $50,000, which is no small chump change. It's really, really powerful stuff. And, you know, whatever we can do to help NAMI support people like Dave or anybody else who has mental health problems, I mean, it's moving. The reason that Dave is here today is because he was able to call the hotline and get help, and that's what he's trying to portray to everyone too. So definitely thank you for sharing your story. We're going to move on with the marathon now. We have an awesome run coming up with Secret of Mana, so definitely stay tuned. And of course, if you have any hesitations, any problems you ever want to discuss, you can get all the resources you want at nami.org, and definitely stay tuned for the rest of the marathon. So okay, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
Cool. All right, we'll kick it back over to the host.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing such an inspirational story. It really did echo with a lot of people. And Twitch chat is behind you, sir. So while we get set up for our 3-player co-op Secret of Mana run, I just want to take a few moments to get caught up on some donations here. I have 2 $25 anonymous donations, one of which had sent its donation towards naming the searcher in Final Fantasy the Final Fantasy 80%, Hail Di Choco, and another had put their bid towards the Shining Force any percent race post-run push-ups. We also have a $5 donation from Wiale, who doesn't leave a message for us, but puts his bid towards naming Zidane in Final Fantasy IX. And if you hear me talking about putting their donations towards or things like that, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, you'll hear us talk a lot about incentives and prizes. This means that you get to vote with your wallet and name characters, get our runners to complete difficult tasks, do glitch exhibitions like the one that's on offer for Secret of Mana. You also become eligible to win prizes that are donated by the community. For example, our grand prize for 2017 is a Nintendo Switch with the unofficial bundle of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because it's a Breath of the Wild machine at the moment, isn't it? Something like that. So if you donate $25 or more throughout the marathon, you get entered into that. But if you want any more information on anything you've heard me talk about when it comes to prizes and stuff, head over to our Twitch channel, and underneath the stream you'll see a link to the tracker, and you can just click that and all the information you will need will be there. All right, so just a quick reminder to those of you out there, we have closed off the name for the hero, which we're going to need right here at the beginning, which we're looking up now. And no pressure to, not to put our runners in any pressure, but they did like world record about 30 minutes ago. So you should see at least, I don't know, something special today. All right, I'm getting the hero's name now, guys, so bear with me. While I am loading the host, the hero's name, I will just update us. We have a post-run glitch fest that we can be donating for here in Secret of Mana. We're currently sitting at $893.23. How did we get 23 cents? Sorry, $993.23 out of $1,500. So I fully believe we can smash that and get to see some post-run glitches. And the hero's name will be